Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. Another hot day here today. I'm just out. I went out this morning early, and a couple things to look at. We will welcome a new friend in town. I'll show you about that. We'll say goodbye to another old friend, though, unfortunately. But let's start the episode up on Pattaya, Cozy Beach rather. And I know somebody who's coming here, and they had a question. So let's jump into it.
So a little bit of running around to do today. I start here at the peak tower. I'll tell you what we're doing here in a second, but I also just saw that one of my old long-time favorite bikes is now being built here in Thailand apparently, and they are just starting to hit the dealership. So we're going to go up to Kawasaki and look at that real quick. A year ago I got shirts. A lot of people like the shirts. They wanted one. I don't sell them. I just got them for myself and for V to wear. But I think it's time for new ones. So I'm going to go up there and see about ordering new shirts. It was exactly a year ago, almost to the day. So maybe a freshen up is in order. And right around the corner from here, maybe we'll start there. There's some bad news, but I don't think it's unexpected. We'll go down and look at it. I'll show you what I mean. I think in the long run we'll be okay. But anyway, I know somebody who has booked or wants to book for November to come to the Peak Towers. So that's where I came to. He was curious if there was construction, because I remember, that's going back two and a half years ago, but this whole road was tore up. It was a mess. Soy Caliston or whatever it's called here, Cozy Beach. But it's all done already. So I'll show you. So he was worried about there being construction noise, hard getting in and out, but it's all done. There's a little bit up at the very top where you go up to go down the hill towards Walking Street, just a little bit, but there's nothing even remotely around here as far as noise and construction, and it looks quiet. This is Wednesday. What's today? The 11th? I don't know. So that's as current as you're going to get. Have a good trip, buddy. That's for you. Yeah, so yesterday on the news here, I know a lot of you guys don't follow the news here, but some of you might have done this. The ferry kind of called it quits, the one that goes from Pattaya, Bali High Pier to Hua Hin. And I don't think that's too big of a surprise. It hasn't run for like a year and a half during all this anyway. So it's already kind of out of service. But I think they gave up any ideas of restarting it. But I can't see when things do restart, when they restart. I don't think it's going to be an if, I think when. Months from now, a year from now, who knows? As soon as the need or demand exists, I can't see it not being reconstituted in some form. Maybe not even the same boat, maybe not the same people. I think something will be available, because it's a brilliant route. I think it's only like an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours to get to Hua Hin, and it was, I don't know, 1,200 bahts. You're looking at about, it was under 50 bucks, like $35, $40, something like that, and goes right across the bay, and you get off in Hua Hin, or vice versa from Hua Hin to Pattaya, because I know people live on that side that use it to come. It's a brilliant thing. I can't picture not having it, so I think it'll come back. But there is a news story I'll show you that they called it quits. So we'll see what happens on that. Let me know what you think, but I'm pretty sure something will be available again someday. If not, it will be very sad, very sad. Anyway, let's go do some other stuff. So I had to come to Kawasaki this morning to satisfy my curiosity. There's a new model just arrived. They only have one. It's what's called the KLR 650. I'll show you the one they have. But the KLR 650, they've kind of taken a break. That's an old storied model. In fact, why it's so special to me is I had one. And when I say I had one, it was my sole transportation for about a year. Rain, snow, sleet, or shine, living in the mid-Atlantic of the U.S. I commuted with it to work every day. never let me down. It was a real workhorse. I always thought they kind of looked like a little bit like a bull in a china shop. Back then, the adventure bike segment was just getting started. This was in the early to mid 90s. I think mine was a model year 92, I believe. I'll try to find an old picture of it. If I do, it'll be grainy. But they've started manufacturing them again, and it's bigger and bullier than ever. This is a single cylinder, more of an adventure bike. We've got the 21-inch front wheel, spoke wheels, a lot of ground clearance, a lot of suspension travel, more aggressive trail type knobby tires. You've got like kind of bark buster handguards on it, skid plates. There's even a luggage rack. It's greatly improved over the one I had, which was probably 25, 27 years ago. The seat looks much wider, more comfortable, and I have no doubt the engine was good back then. I have no doubt they've probably improved upon that, and it's even probably better than before. I'm not too enthused with the color scheme. Almost looks like house paint beige or something, but I believe there's another color too, like more of a black or something. I'll show you some pictures online what I saw. But the price, $268,500. So I'll do the US dollar conversion, but that puts it in about $1,000 US dollars, roughly $1,000 US dollars less than the Versus 650. So it's a lower cost alternative. And I don't think it's going to have the power, it's not going to have the highway riding, but it's definitely going to be more for off-road if you're doing the kind of adventure riding where you're doing some off-road. Now, I will say this, even when I bought mine back in the 90s, the competitors, the XR 650, the DR 650 from Suzuki, would run circles around the KLR off-road. Like I said, it's a bull in the china shop. It was a big, heavy bike then. It was too heavy for off-road. But I did mostly on street. I could jump curbs with it, no problem. It was a good bike. I'll never forget it. It was my friend for a year, I think over a year. And then I traded it in on a Honda CB750, I think. But they were always known for being low cost, a lot of bike for the money, and a good track record in terms of repairs, maintenance. So I hope all that continues. It looks like it's greatly improved. And I think for Thailand, when your maximum speed limit's 90 kilometers an hour anyway, I think it's probably a good touring alternative. Mine was never brilliant for two people, but with a bigger seat, wider seat, maybe a rider and a small passenger. Who knows? But definitely, I think it's fairly priced. It kind of in between the CB650, I'm sorry, the CB500X and the Versus 650. It's right in between there. So just made the buying decision of a kind of a touring adventure bike here in Thailand a little more difficult. So about exactly a year ago, I came to a place here in Pattaya, closer to Jom Tien, I guess, and they make shirts. They made the shirt that I'm wearing. So I've had these about a week or two shy of a year, because after you order them, it takes a couple weeks to come in. But anyway, they've really held up good, and they've been good shirts. They're cool for the hot weather and things like that. So I thought I would go back and get some more made, but let them design a different design, a newer design. Get tired of looking at the same old thing anyway. And I got to order at least 10 shirts. I did a video about this last year. The place, though, it's called Globsub. It's like global sublimation, and the sublimation is the printing process, and it just holds up. It never fades. It's the same now as it was last year when I got them. I'm so impressed with the quality of the shirts and the printing, the graphics. Anyway, they've moved. They were in a smaller shop, same road but farther down. We're on Soi Chai Prek. But this time we're a lot closer to the beach. Second Road is just a whisper that way. So it's basically Second Road and Soy Chiaprek, and it's a much bigger facility. I'll show you around a little bit. And that's not really the part that I wanted to tell you, though. I asked him while I was here, and a lot of people have contacted me over the last year since I've had them and said, hey, how can I get one of those? I think I gave a couple away at my birthday party. That's why I got them originally. This year there won't be a birthday party, unless it'll be one, but just by myself. But people want to buy one. I don't sell them. I don't have time to get involved with shipping and where's my shirt, I got the wrong size. I just don't have time for all those headaches, and that's not what I do. But they do. So that's how I answered people. They said, well, how can I get one? I said, you can't get one now, but the next time I go back, I'll see if they want to sell them. So they said, yeah, they'll sell them. So once I get the new designs and get them delivered, this is going to be a couple weeks, but apparently you'll be able to contact them. I'll start putting a link in the video or something. You'll be able to contact them, order a shirt from them, they will send it to you. I don't know how much they're going to be, whatever they charge. Mine are about 270 baht a shirt. I'll do the math on that. I guess around $8, $9 a shirt. But of course, shipping wherever you live, they've got to get it to you somehow. Good thing is they don't weigh a lot, but shipping's just very expensive from here. But it's not a money-making thing for me. Whatever they want to sell them for, however much it costs to ship, that's what you'll pay. Your dealings are strictly between you and them. And if you want a shirt, they can make one and send it to you, and that's the end of it. I don't get a commission or a percentage, or it's not a markup thing or anything like that. I will never be the wiser that you ordered one, but it does answer all those questions that I got. The people say, why can't I buy a shirt? Such and such sells shirts, they sell shirts. The shirts that a lot of people sell, most of them come from suppliers in the US or maybe the UK, and they're not the same shirt. I don't even think it's the same printing process. I looked online, I could not find one that satisfied me for the quality of the shirt. I want the exact shirt, I don't want some replica thing. So the best people to make them are the ones that originally made them, which is them. So I'm sure somewhere there is a sublimation type shop, but most of them I see are these cotton t-shirts with a decal on them or some kind of thing, and I don't want to get all involved in selling that. And they still sell them for a high price for a shirt because they have to ship it, and then there's like a commission for the seller and all. I just don't want to get involved with all that. I don't need it. But coming soon, you will be able to order a shirt directly from the supplier, hopefully, and I'll show you the designs as they come out and so forth. So I'm excited. I'll be getting 10 for myself. Well, usually it's like 4 for me, 4 for V, and then maybe I'll give 2 away or something, or have extra ones. I don't know. Won't be a party this year. I gave 2 away last year on my birthday party, but anyway, that's that. You make delivery? I was just cruising by Soy Diamond, my way from Bali High Pier just now, and my buddy Phil's bought this thing. It's a little electric scooter, and he has people deliver food on it for his there's no dine-in now, it's only carry out or delivery, and delivery is a big thing in town. I use it a lot. So he's just got one of the ladies, I guess, delivering on that. 12,000 baht, so what's that? Less than $500, way less than maybe $400. And you plug it in, and off you go. Also looks like you can pedal it. I think it'd be too small for me, but for a little girl delivering some food, it's perfect around town. I think he said you can get 70 kilometers out of it. So that's a lot around town when you're only going a kilometer or 2 each way. So what will they think of next? But not for me. Maybe for you, not for me. Just got a message from V. When are you coming home? Let me know if you get that a lot. I go out for an hour or two and then I start getting the, where are you? Where are Anyway, she's hungry, so I'm gonna get her some noodle soup to go home with. She saw mine the other day and wanted one, so we'll get her made up one, and I'll just take it to go, take it home, right on soy bacao.
So there you go, a plastic bag of hot goodness. I'm not a big fan of the food, the hot foods, I guess, in a plastic bag. That's just how they do it here. It is a low-cost way of packaging food, I guess, but maybe not the best. At any rate, I'm excited about the new KLR. I'm thinking actually about going a little bigger on bike. However, had that been an option here almost 3 years ago when I bought mine, I probably would have got it. I probably would have went that way. Another big competitor, the Yamaha, but I think that's a lot more money, and it's a better bike, but for the money, I think it's hard to beat that KLR. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know if you've ever had one or if you're thinking about it. They do come in some other colors, but there you go. She'll go ahead and tear that up for a little lunchtime. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this one off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.